Hello, chat. Hope you all are doing
Hello.
well.
So, yeah, so the surgery is next. Oh,
Yeah.
It's really brave of you to do tail enhancement surgery.
That is very brave.
look, like, you know when you're carrying like a bunch of stuff and you're trying to like get your keys at the same time? Like, I had that problem. I was
Okay.
like, wait a minute, prehensile lion tail.
So relatable.
So real.
Hmm.
Honestly, I would if if I could get such a surgery, I'd do it. Why not?
I think lots of people would, to be honest.
Yeah.
The only thing, like, assuming you can get a type of tail, it's just choosing what kind you want.
Yeah.
Because, like, you probably can't, like, change it. So, like, if I went with the tiger tail, I'd have to stay with the tiger tail. But a kangaroo tail sounds cool, too.
Yeah.
When I was a werewolf this previous Halloween, it was nice having a tail. I'm not afraid to say it. It was nice having a tail. It was just just interesting that it was there. And when I was bored, I just kind of swing it around.
I get you. I actually have a tiger tail. It has like a belt clip that I can't find anymore, so I can't wear it. But it has a wire through it, so I would just like mess around with it, or I would just curl it up into like a little spiral and just, shake my tail as I walk around at a furcon.
Yeah, mine also had a wire, so it was to where you could kind of adjust it and stuff, and it would hold pretty well. It was nice.
I have a friend who makes the most incredible tails. I think I've shared her work in Discord before. Magpie Bowen, she makes partial suits and LARP suits, but her whole thing is making them practical for action and use, and you can eat and drink in them, and you can move and fight and stuff. But her tails are absolutely incredible. They are so lifelike.
A lot of respect for people that are able to make suits and costumes. As someone who very amateurishly did work on one for that werewolf costume, it took a lot of work. Oh my god, it took so much work.
It is hard ass work.
And like, for me, I was just kind of winging it for the chest part of that, because that was just a t-shirt with fur on it. But I had to get it to where it would fit on right, and it patched everything up.
Can you
Hold on.
can you permit me, please?
Nightbot, please stop being mean.
No.
I don't know if ever like.
Oh, I can't send it. Message is identical to one you sent within the last 30 seconds.
Oh,
It is bullying.
I guess
I added
we have to play D&D now.
Ugh.
Anyway, there's one of her tails in action. They're so good. She also does various other species.
Yeah, there was a time where, like, I don't know if anyone else had this experience if you went to the Renaissance Festival, but there was always a person, like, selling tails.
I've never been to a Ren Fair, and I really want to go to one.
I don't remember seeing that, but also I was not a furry the last time that I went to a Ren Fair, so...
You've evolved, you've changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I used to go regularly, and they always had, like, the stall that sell, like wolf tails, and I'd be like, oh, I really want one of those to wear. Then I got older, and I had money, and I went up and I was like, I looked at them, felt them like, what's this made of? They're like, oh, it's real wolves. I'm like, no. No, thank you. You ruined it. You ruined a childhood dream.
Damn it.
And it's over. Oh. I just realized that this was a cake. I was like, candles and cherries? And then
It's a
I came
menorah.
to the realization, and I was like, oh,
And someone had a birthday recently.
that they
Oh, I was
did.
just having
True.
fun, but you're good point.
Us.
Oh, it was intentional. It was intentional now.
Whoever decorated this
I
is
gu- I guess
doesn't
it's,
take
I guess
pride
I'm
in their
just,
work. Just look at all
guess
the
it's
strawberries
just-
at all different angles.
Speaking
I mean, I guess
of which, Ben, don't forget, you do have a birthday 20 that you can use.
I have not forgotten.
What were you gonna say, Ben? You were cut off a couple times.
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying like I'm turning 40 the whole month.
Yeah. Right. Yes, if everyone's good and ready, we'll hop on in to the recap.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let me find Bone Snap. He's in my big folder of NPCs somewhere. I really need to move him to the top.
I still don't think that's the real Bone Snap. I think it's been narrated by a clone this whole time.
This is just Ivor hallucinating that Bone Snap's still here.
Yeah,
Aw.
it's Snapbone.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Dark
It's
AU.
It's bone fix.
Bone
no.
fix. But yes, you all see Bone
Mega.
Snap by the fire with his tome. Welcome back. Let's delve in, shall we? Last time, after being filled in on what had happened after the god ritual, the body was reunited with Talos and Body in Agaradeus. North had mentioned that Ponto turned into a star and also ascended into the sky. Eslan guided the body into the gates, and the body gazed upon Agaradeus for the first time. Grand Hall of Fallen Heroes and the various domains of the gods. The body was led to God's domain, where Ingris was judged, through the means of testimonies from the body and a perusal of some of Ingris's past. Ingris officially became the god of craft, and as a boon, he left the aspect of God with Talos, fusing it with Talos' weapon, so they could remain together. The body was quickly rushed back to the material plane after Hesland realized their souls would wane if they remained in Agaradeus for too long while still living. Talos filled Vernice, one of the craft folk of the Smithing Society, in about everything that had happened, and told her that Ingris would be returning soon. Vernice provided Talos with a ring that could be used to conjure a floating disc to carry heavy objects. Afterwards, the party made a quick trip back to Green Peak, gathering a couple of Calypso's things for Ivar, who would be aiding him through a ritual using them. The party procured a pair of his sandals, a mid-wrap, and some bracelets that all belonged to Calypso, before returning to the outskirts of Canesmith and continuing their journey to Arrengate. Yorick inquired about what Risvoldus was like, and Talos mentioned the Blood Moon, and Ian Gunther messed around, mentioning being dropped from the sky and some other concerning things. As the group neared Arrengate, they ran into a group of students who were arguing about whether water elementals were wet or not, to which the party convinced them to maybe seek one out. And the students mentioned that they'd been uneasy after hearing that Buckley had escaped the Arrengate prison recently. As the conversation drew towards its end, the party saw the corpse of what appeared to be a godslayer that had been sent flying through the air from the city and landed by the party dead. The group rushed towards Arrengate, readying themselves for a potential fight within, and that's where we pick up. I can't wait to see what they get up to this time. And that is indeed where we pick up. So, you all, having seen this Godslayer launch through the air and landing next to you. Unfortunately, right after the conversation of being raptured from Gunther, um, you all rush towards Arengate to see what's happening. As you all near the city, you can see that people are being evacuated. You can see that people are being moved about. The citizens that live there are in disarray. You can see what looks to be a lot of people from Krau's academy kind of leading these people away from danger. Seemingly leading them all away from the center of town. And as this is happening, you can see what looks to be the ebbing of this large column of light that's emanating from the center of town. You can see up ahead someone you recognize. You recognize Teddy as one of the professors at the college. And he makes his way over to all of you, seeing you all approaching. Let me find his art. There he is. Yes, Teddy approaches all of you. Good to see you all. We might need a bit of help with a couple of things. We're kind of spread thin right now between getting everybody out of danger.
What's happening here?
Godslayers, they appeared and well, they're in the center of town. They're causing issues. You should find my husband there. He might be able to help. But you guys should go.
Do you have any idea what they're doing with that thing?
I'm not sure, but my husband might have the answers. This happened so quickly.
All right. Well, we'll do what we can.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, he will stand aside, and kind of motion to the town center. You can see there are a group of people following him. He continues to lead them away from the danger, lead them to safety. You all head to the center of town.
I
Yep.
definitely think we should go there.
I think we should do a shopping session.
I think we'll take a long rest.
Yeah, can we stop to get some ice cream along the way?
Did someone say
Can we
ice
go to
cream?
Can we go to that Can we go to that cafeteria? We could just magic up whatever you want.
Oh my god, you're so right.
Yes, you all make your way to the center of town. In the center of town, you can see situated around the fountain at the town center are these very strange looking beings of light. There are three of them that look very similar to saber-toothed tigers, except they don't have any facial features aside from their mouths, those long sharp fangs that stick out. And along their backs you can see are a cascade of these hair-like tendrils that extend upward. And alongside them, you see two other entities. You see two One of them is much larger, heavily armored, almost looks like a knight of some kind. Except you can see that this knight's armor is cracked in several places, and where it's cracked, peering through in a kind of piercing radiance and a strange amalgamation of eyes, is just this divine energy. It looks very grotesque. Knight holds a warped looking spear in hand, and across from him stands, very similarly, what looks to be some kind of wizard, with the same situation going on, where there are tears in this wizard's robe, where those eyes peer out, and that radiance shines through.
I'm
And
assuming that you all are going to be stopping this anytime soon.
beyond all of them, on the other side, you can see Bennett. He is in a fighting stance. He has what looks to be blood on his hands, though it doesn't appear to be his own. You all, I could use a bit of help here.
Whoa, we're right there.
And I will open the battle map.
Yes. I'm a fighter. I have one job.
No, your other job is to tell us history.
And yes, as you all enter the fray, you see the scene before you. And I'll have you guys go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh,
Ooh. That is a 23.
23.
That's
damn.
good. So I'm trying to get my spells ready here, and then I'll roll.
12.
And the
I also
12.
rolled a 12.
Hey, you can go ahead of me.
Actually, wait, no, I rolled an 11, not a 12.
Oh,
All right.
I did the maths wrong.
honestly, probably works out the best.
All right. What did Gunther get?
5.
5. And what did Palm get?
Just muted. 7.
And a 7. Alrighty. So, before we begin, I'll send the traits. There are going to be a lot of traits this time around, because there are 3 different entities.
Oh dear.
They don't have a lot of traits each, at least, but it's you're managing traits between entities.
Mm.
I doubt it's gonna come up. Because I rolled initiative, everyone here has blind sight within a range of 10 feet. You can't be surprised. And you can see invisible creatures and true form of shapeshifters within 30 feet for a minute. Child,
Oh.
stop stealing my dice.
Could I also do one other thing before we get into battle?
Yeah.
Could I use my fire resolve to give people a D8?
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to have done that as you guys were running. It's not a problem. All right. Oh, that's gonna not do what I want it to. Let's do that. I'm gonna try to make it easier. I'm gonna make a little divider between each of the creatures, so it's easier to keep track of whose traits are whose.
Makes sense.
All right.
You know, I don't know why Owlbear Rodeo does not have a full feature. It should. Not a shape and full, like a bucket tool.
Mm.
All right. So the Angel Eater, the saber-tooth-like creatures, have following traits. They have Divine Rebuke, White Maw, and Blindsiding Strike. Let me grab the other ones. Alright, the Godsbane Knight has the following traits: Stalwart, Warp Spear, Zealot's Pursuit, and Angelic Aegis. And lastly, the Godsbane Magus has following traits: Ascended Arcanist, Spellcasting, and Zealot's Pursuit. And if you scan Zealot's Pursuit on one, you get it for both.
Yep.
Alright. Up first is Candles, followed by the Godsbane Knight. Best of luck. You can scan as an action, or as a free action rather, to make an insight or perception check. Best of luck to you. Where's my battle music? There it is. Alright, Candles.
All right. So first, let's scan for Zealot's Pursuit. That is 17.
Alrighty, let me get that for you. Alright, there's that one. And there's that one. Alright, Zealot's Pursuit. The Godsbane Knight, or Magus, disappears and reappears in a space within 30 feet that it can see. The space it reappears in is within 10 feet of another creature. The creature must make a Wisdom save. Failed save, the creature is frightened, and while frightened in this way, that creature is vulnerable to radiant damage. You can repeat that save at the end of each of your turns, ending on a success.
Oh dear.
Oh no, it's gonna become a Kirby villain.
All right. Yeah, so let's start with the classic Empowering Powder, which is going to hit Gunther, Yorick, Barney, Talos, and Nadine.
Oh yeah, we have the Barbarian with us.
You do.
Yeah. Wait, hang on. I have the dose. Okay. Adding Palm to that, and then...
Thanks.
Okay. Going to dash. Just kind of head over here, and... the bonus action... Ooh, okay. I am going, as a bonus action, I'm going to Omen's Mark and cast Omen's Shackle on the Godsbane. On the Godsbane Magus, I think.
Alright.
Alright. And that will be everything.
Alrighty, it is the God's Bane Knight's turn. Let's see. It is going to go after Bennett. As you see it lumber its way over to Bennett and lash out with its spear. That one's a miss. That one's a miss. And that's a crit.
Oh dear.
Okay. That is 20 damage to Bennett.
Damn.
Or wait, no, that's not. It's double that. It's 40.
Oh
That's
no!
a crit.
Oh god!
Oof.
No!
You see Bennett's whole body light up as this spear is thrust into him. That will end the knight's turn, though. Yorick is up. Yorick is...
Nowhere, child.
What shall Yorick do? Yorick will point to Talos. And as he does so, the dragon on the staff animates and flies over to you. And you feel this magic begin to flow through you. Your speed is doubled until the end of your next turn.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And Yorick will scan. Alright, what trait do you all want?
Let's see. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go first. Sorry.
I would think one spear, given what he just did.
Yeah, the warped spear.
Yeah, worked.
Alright. Warp spear. Fog-blighted knight lashes out with its spear. On a hit, the divine energy within it flares to life, dealing piercing and radiant damage to the target.
Mm-hmm. So not great if you're vulnerable and frightened.
Yep. Also, reminder for the movement speed, everyone affected by the powder has plus 10 movement.
Shit.
Alright, Yorick
Pretty
is going to move over here as well. And he will end his turn. Now the Magus' turn. Let's see. Magus is going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Let's see. We'll summon it there. And the Magus will also ready an action in their turn. And it's going to try and punch the knight. That's one hit. That's a miss. He's going to do the old
You
1-2.
You said the Magus is punching the knight?
No, Bennett is punching the knight.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Nice.
Alright, he hit 2 of those attacks. That's 21 damage.
Nice.
Yo. Oh my god.
And that'll end Bennett's
Oh,
turn.
damn.
Talos.
First off, thank you very much, our wives.
Yeah.
Oh
Thank you.
my
That was
god.
insane.
Aura. Thank you.
Whoa.
Yes, thank you.
So when the Magus used magic, was there any like clear focus that we saw?
Like, did they seem to be channeling it through an arcane focus or anything?
Yes.
It seemed like it was being channeled through the eyes on its body.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this will still work. Callus will just like, as a bonus action, he's going to sheath Gond into the sheath. Kind of smirk and say, let's show him what our new toy can do. And the sheath and the sword are going to turn into light. Half of it crawls onto Talos' back, the other into his hand, transforming the long sword into a longbow.
Ooh.
As he has crafted a new weapon. This is his Agathe form. He's going to notch an arrow, and he's going to shoot at the Godsbane Knight.
Alrighty.
I have ranged attacks now. Let's see. That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Alright, I'm going to add a maneuver to this. Talos is going to add... Where is it? Features. Yeah. Talos is going to add disarming attack to
Alright.
try to make him drop his spear.
Nice.
What save is that?
He needs to make a strength saving throw. The DC is... Where is it? DC 18.
Alright.
Whoa.
Let's see. Wow. He just barely failed that. He got a 17.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright,
The
so
spear,
let's see.
you see the spear launched from his hand. It clatters over to his side. And he kind of turns his attention towards where the arrow came from.
Alright, so that's with the empowering powder, that's an extra D8, right?
Yeah. Or a
D6.
D6.
Yeah.
D6.
D6.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, so
Okay.
that's D8, 6 plus a D4. Woo! For the fire damage, because it still has the fire rune on the sword, so I think that still transfers through the different modes.
Saffron.
What?
Sorry, Saffron. Supporting
yeah,
high
yeah.
strength.
Big ups for big hits.
I actually got some. I got some really good hits here. So that is 12, 16 plus. I had to do math because exchange there. Remind me for bows. Is that like strength modifier or dex?
I don't know if I ever put it in house rules or not, but you're able to use either.
Okay, I will take that.
Bows
So that
do
is-
take strength to use.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I've,
yeah.
I've had the back pain from like the sore muscles using a bow before. All right. So it's 16 plus 7, so it's 23 damage. 4 of it being fired. I rolled really well.
All right.
Good roll.
Oh wait, I forgot. I need to roll the superiority die too. So it was 23. I said.
Yep, 23.
All right, make it 30.
Damn.
All right.
Then he's going to just the little grab thing. I want to let me grab him. Oh, hand. Okay. So my movement's 90, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is 40. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go over here. And just like shoot him with the second attack to like keep him distracted.
All right. You'll see Talos take off, crossing over towards the night.
All right, that's a 26 to hit.
That is.
Damn.
All right, and the D6 is only for one attack or consecutives.
I believe that for Empower is for each.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
just for the next minute.
All right, sweet. Do I have enough there maneuver I can add to this? This sounds fun. I'm going to add a distracting strike to this one.
Alrighty.
So, 5, 12, 16, 17 plus 7. Alright, and the maneuver. Alright, 25 damage this time.
25.
And the next attack against him will have advantage.
All right.
Right, that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Up next is Nadine. Nadine is going to attempt to scan.
Did Nadine also roll a 13?
She got a 12.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. All right. She did scan. What trait would you all like?
Let's see. Enemy traits.
Angelic Aegis, maybe?
Yeah, I was just looking at that, yeah.
All right. Alright, Angelic Aegis. When the knight takes damage from an attack made by a creature within 10 feet of it, it can raise its shield to reduce the damage and fire a blast of light at the attacker. Attacker must make a con save or take radiant damage. This damage increases for every 10 damage the provoking attack dealt after the damage reduction.
Damn. Good thing on those ranged attacks then.
Alright, there we go. Nadine is going to run up to this Angel Eater and swing her axe. Wow, thank God for reckless attack.
Hell
she
yeah.
rolled a 1 and a 20.
Incredible.
Alright, that's a crit. Let's see. That's 46 damage. Wait, no, more. That's because I rage damage. That is 52 damage.
Jeez.
Whoa.
This angel eater about to eat some fucking rock.
And she's gonna swing again.
Get him.
Alright, that's a hit. Or another, let's see. Another 24 damage. You guys see Nadine rush in with her axe and begin to just carve into this thing. Though it is completely made of light, it is missing a chunk.
Whoa.
Jeez.
But that will end her turn.
Which-
It's missing a chunk of its back.
Oh, that's an important chunk.
Yeah. But up next is Barney.
All right. So, Barney is firstly going to run up to this dude, and he's going to take a swing with the Auric Butterfly Blade.
Before you do, I need you to make me a save, as that will proc his ready action that he took.
All right.
Let's save this. Make me a charisma save.
Jeez, my dump stat.
No.
That's a 17.
17. Right. Let's see.
Plus
Yes.
0, so 17.
17 succeeds. As
Nice.
the Magus reaches his hand out at you, you start to feel your body. Your body feels almost like you're about to be whisked away. You feel everything around you begin to kind of swirl. You attempt to cast banishment on you,
Oof.
but you did succeed.
Oh. Okay, he's in trouble now. Okay, yeah, he's gonna wail on him with attack. So Auric Butterfly Blade, let's go. Damn it, maths is gonna fail me again. Oh, that's a 25. Will probably hit, I assume.
That'll hit.
All right. Tell me, Gunther, the D8 that you supplied, does that account for damage, or is it to add to?
It's for anything.
Is it for anything? Okay. So I can add 3d8.
Sorry, I guess
then.
attack roll, damage, or ability, so not save.
Okay. Okay, so that doesn't apply to damage, so I can add that to an attack roll or save. Okay. No, cool.
It can also no, it can apply to a damage roll. Sorry, I meant that it doesn't apply to a save roll. Sorry about that.
Okay, I get you. It doesn't apply to save. Okay, so that'll be 3d8 and a d6 for the first one. Plus 8. So that's first hit is 17 damage total.
All right.
Then for his let me just check one thing. Gifts. For the gift, you don't really spend. Do you spend a bonus action? I don't remember. Oh no, you just spend resolve points.
Yeah, for your gift that lets you cast Alacrity, it was just
Yeah.
resolve points.
Okay, so it won't take a bonus action. Then for a bonus action, I'm going to activate my mark
All right.
and grow giant. Then attack him again. I think I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use my my crit on that one, my birthday crit.
Alrighty.
So that'll be okay. Let me just roll it. So I just roll and use and double it.
Yep, you double the total.
Okay. So that's 3d8 plus d6 plus a d6 plus 8. It's not a very high damage roll, but we'll see. So that'll be a total of 32 damage.
Ooh.
Because I rolled a 16 times 2. And then he'll spend his 2 resolve points to cast the Alacrity spell, which will give me 1 extra attack.
Yep.
And for that, he's going to use his Fanged Maw unarmed attack.
Alright.
And he's going to try to shake him around like a chew toy. Ooh, that's a great roll. That's a 26.
That hits.
Alright, so he's going to take 1d12 plus 4. Plus do the d8s and the d6 stack to these as well?
Gunther, is yours more than... is yours once per turn, or... I don't remember.
I think it's just one. It's just one. So
Okay.
there's no once per turn. It's just one.
Okay.
Yeah, so you do still get the empowering powder, at least.
Okay, so a d6 and a d12 plus 4. Okay, cool. That's a 9 plus 4, 13.
Alright. 13 damage.
Total. And then I will scan. And using perception, that would be 12.
12 is insufficient, unfortunately.
No.
All right. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Up next.
Did you a scan already?
Yeah, that's what the 12
Yeah,
is.
the 12.
Oh,
was
sorry,
gonna-
sorry.
Oh yeah, and north. This is gonna act on my turn as well. He is going to. What's this? Running speed. Let's see. Also 40 feet. So north is going to run to Angel Eater 3. And he is going to do a. He's going to do Glacial Breath. They need to make a Dexterity saving throw. It's using my spell saving modifier, correct?
Yes.
Spell save DC.
It does.
Okay, so DC of 16, Dex save.
Let's see. It got a 17.
Okay, so it's going to take half as much of 3d6 cold damage. Hopefully this will roll better than my attack damage. Ooh. Yeah, that rolled really well. So, that's 16 totals, half to 8.
Alright. As North does run up to this Angel Eater, you'll see the Angel Eater begins to glow and raise those hair-like tendrils on its back. I need for North to make me a wisdom save.
Alright. Okay, let's get a +2 to wisdom. Oh no, that's a 9.
Alright, North takes 4 radiant damage.
Ouch. Alright.
Alright, it is now the Angel Eater's turn. Let's see. The first one is gonna come over here after Talos. Let's see. It's going to try and bite you. That is an 18 to hit.
Since I can't use a shield while using a longbow, that will hit.
Alright.
Wait, hold on. Actually, Talos is gonna use his reaction to use runic shield.
And
Hell yeah.
So he spends a superiority die to add a 7 to his armor class.
alright. Then that'll miss.
Nice.
Well done.
This Angel Eater here is going to try and strike back at Nadine with its dear life. And it does hit her.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Let's see. And that is 11 radiant damage to Nadine.
While it does that, I'm going to use my reaction to use Sentinel, because it attacked Nadine.
Alrighty, go for it.
Okay. Good old-fashioned sword swipe. Oh, the damage type on the Magus when I used the blade was psychic damage.
Gotcha.
Okay. Hell yeah, that's a 19 plus 9, so 28,
Yep, that hits.
I think. Yeah. And it's gonna take 2d8 psychic damage. It's 6, 9 plus 8. I think that's a 9 plus 8 is a 17, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 17. Cool.
Alright.
Take 17 psychic damage.
Yeah, that Angel Eater is not looking too good. And the last Angel Eater is going to attack North. And yeah, that definitely misses. It's a 10. Alright, up next is Palm.
Okay, I want to activate my Sacred Seal as a bonus action.
Alright.
And I want to put it on the a Godsbane Magus
Alright.
for Ruin. So for those that don't know, if your seal is placed on a hostile creature for the duration when you or another creature deal damage to the target, the attacker can reroll a number of the damage die equal to your proficiency bonus and choose either result for each reroll dice.
Cool.
And then she's gonna ready an action. And do I need to tell you what it is?
Yeah. What's your ready to action?
Okay, she's gonna wait until someone has to save against something. To cast where is it? A Fable of the Farmer's Fury, which couldn't get them to repeat a saving throw against a spell or effect currently affecting it that would end on a successful save.
Alright.
Nice.
And then want to send Crow to help Nadine on her next turn.
Alright. Oh, we'll fly over.
Oh, and I would like to scan.
Alrighty, go for it.
Fable of the Farmer's Fury is actually just making them step on like a series of rakes.
It's she summons the spirit of Thatch to come out.
I was about to say.
She got a 17 for her scan.
Alright, what trait would you like?
Ascended Arcanist.
All right, let me get that. Alright, Ascended Arcanist. A creature that is frightened of either the Magus or Knight has disadvantage when saving throws it makes against the Magus' spells.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Gunther.
Crow?
He's helping Nadine.
Nadine.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
on her turn. Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I think Gunther will. Let me go on and just scan it here first. That is a dirty 20.
Alright, what trait would you like?
Let's see. Guess I will do. Let's do Stalwart for the knight.
Alright. Stalwart. The knight cannot be knocked prone or moved against its will. Additionally, it has advantage when turn checks and saving throws.
Oh,
Wow.
boo. Okay. Then, what Gunther is going to do here is he is going to run up to the Angel Eater that is with North and go on and attack it.
Alrighty.
So I'll be using Great Weapon Master here. Okay. First hit is an 18.
That's a hit.
Good. Let me roll my second hit here. And the second one's a nat 20.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, let's go.
No.
Alright, so let me roll my damage here. Also, please be patient. I'm trying to make sure I get all the numbers right here, so sorry
No, you're
if
good.
I take a long time.
You're good.
So, first hit's going to deal 19 points of damage, and the second one's going to be 21, which is it? I guess it's 42 points of damage since it's double for the second
Yep.
one. And
That's
then
correct.
let me roll my d8 here, and that's going to be 2 for my d8. That will be a 6 for handles and powering powder. That is going to be so far 69 points of damage. Nice.
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 And for my bonus action, actually, for my bonus action, I will, if it's not dead yet, I'm going to strike it one more time because Great Weapon Master allows me to get another hit if I crit.
Nice.
Alrighty, go for it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is looking rough.
That is going to be a dirty 20.
Alright, it's a hit.
All right. Just a minute here. All right, that's going to be 23 points of damage.
How you want to kill it?
Hell yeah.
I think I just kind of I'll slash it 3 times and just kind of sheath my sword dramatically while it kind of dissipates, or I don't know if it's like energy or whatever, but
Yeah.
it explodes.
Yeah, and you do, and it seems to crumble to this kind of glowing powder on the ground, pile of glowing ash. But that one is dead.
Awesome.
Is Candles rushing in to collect the ash?
What? I mean, she can if you want to. If she needs a sample, we can save some
A
later.
tiny, yeah, those little dust pans and dusters you get for your keyboard, those little ones. Just got a little set like that for just such an occasion.
Yeah,
Just
just
scuttling in on all fours.
Don't mind me.
it's collecting that sweet angel dust.
Sounds like a drug, honestly.
And,
It is. It's cocaine.
also,
Is that another name for cocaine? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dust.
Oh, okay.
also
Alrighty.
two more things. Two more things here. Since I have my aura protection, I guess only Palm and North will benefit from this, but you guys get a +3 to your, like 3 temporary HP
Thank you.
Cool.
since I was like next to you, and then that will kind of still reign with North here, and North also gets. Sorry, that was aura purification, but aura protection. North will now get a bonus to his saving throws if he is subjected to any.
Alrighty. Second through
Starting now in
turn.
my turn.
Alrighty.
It is.
Top of the round, Candles.
All right. So, bonus action, I am going to apply Silencer's Poison to a crossbow bolt, and I'm going to fire it at the Godsbane Magus.
Alrighty.
D8. 8, so I'm going to apply. There's D8 and. Okay, so that is going to be a dirty 20.
As you fire this crossbow bolt, the Magus will raise their hand and cast Shield.
Howard.
See the bolt, as it flies towards it, kind of stops right before hitting it. This energy wavers in front of the Magus.
So rude.
Just let us hit you.
Not very mindful, not very demure.
Alright, is Candles doing anything else?
That depends. Is making obscene gestures a free action?
Yes, that's a free action.
It's also a free action to scan too. Sorry, that was
She is
that
going-
sounded really catty.
Hey, you're talking to Tabaxi.
I can't. Not being a full cat party allegations. Yeah, no. She is going to scan with a 14.
14 is a success. What trait would you like?
Nice. Okay. Okay. That will be the blindsiding strike.
Alright. There we go. Oops, there we go. Alright, blindsiding strike. The Angel Eater rushes forward in a flash of light. Creature within 15 feet that it can see must make a dexterity saving throw. A failed save, creature takes radiant damage and is knocked prone. The target takes twice as much damage if they are blinded. Success, you take half as much damage and suffer no additional effects.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and that will be it.
Alright, it is the knight's turn. The knight looks to where his spear was knocked away and will go to retrieve it. But this will provoke an attack of opportunity from Bennett, who will absolutely take it.
Get
A hit.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
All according to Kate.
That's 20 damage to the knight.
Well done.
Good stuff.
And as the knight goes to retrieve its spear, Bennett kind of punches between one of the gaps in its armor. You see some of those eyes kind of squish closed. But it will go over and retrieve its spear. And as it does so, it's going to attack Talos. That is a 24.
That will hit, yes.
All right. All right, that is 11 piercing and 2 radiant.
Okay.
And it's gonna attack Bennett with the sphere as well. And miss with a nat 1.
Whoa.
Love that.
Love that for him.
Let's see. You see the knight disappear for reappearing here. I need for Gunther and North to make me, let's see, a wisdom saving throw.
Right. Wisdom.
You get a +3 to it.
All right. Okay. So that would give me a total of 5 for wisdom.
Alright, that is a failure for North.
No, I mean like
Nope.
that's a +5.
Oh,
wisdom.
+5.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, he rolled a 17 +5. So
Oh,
he's
okay.
good.
Yeah, he's fine.
It's 22.
Got the roll of 21.
Alright,
Nice.
you both are fine. You're not frightened.
Nice.
The knight will make its last spear attack against, let's see, Gunther or North. It's gonna attack North.
Oh dear.
That is 28.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I am going to use my reaction and what's a spell called? Protector's Security. That.
Alright, so you take the damage instead. That was not great damage. That is 6 piercing damage and 11 radiant, which I believe your resistance, so that'd be halved to 5.
Awesome. Thank you.
But that'll end the knight's turn. Yorick is up. Yorick
Your son.
is gonna, let's see, 30 foot. He's within range. Yorick will raise his scepter up. The dragon animates and will breathe a line of fire at the knight. Needs to make a dex save. And that's a failure.
Nice.
Yes.
8, 12, 13, 19 fire damage to the knight.
Good job, little buddy.
Thank you!
His thirst for blood has been awakened.
And Yorick will scan as well.
I mean, as long as it has calcium, just grows strong bones.
Kendall's nods approvingly.
I don't think blood has calcium in it.
I think it carries calcium?
I don't
Child.
know.
The important thing is that his iron intake is good.
York managed to scan White Maw.
We care about all the vitamins and minerals.
Yeah.
Yes.
White Maw. The Angel Eater lashes out with its Radiant Maw, dealing radiant damage when it hits. If the result of any of the damage dice are their maximum, the target must make a con save. On a failed save, the target is blinded for 1 minute. Creature blinded in this way can repeat its save in each of its turns.
Wow.
So,
Also, we're getting a raid.
welcome.
Ooh.
Welcome.
Raiders.
Oh,
Raid.
hello, Tristan.
Oh, so Tristan.
Tristan.
Nice. Thanks, bud.
Yes, thank you for the raid.
Yeah, we are very furry party.
I saw a little bit of their streaming, like they were drawing their paladin cap.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
Very cool.
All right, Yorick. Yorick's gonna move a bit closer. He's gonna move in a bit closer.
The boy is so brave.
We're all looking at him like, oh, look at him killing
Because
enemies.
that'll
Great
end,
song.
that'll
He's gone
end
from
Yorick's
killing
turn.
assassins to. He's gone from killing assassins to attacking elder chores.
They grow up so fast. Even faster if they're Barney and Talos.
Yeah, they grow up very fast.
Yeah, in only 6 seconds.
But yes, that'll
I thought I had growing pains.
That'll end Yorick's turn. Up next is the Magus.
Mhm.
Let me see something. Magus is first going to get away from here.
Right.
I gotta get out of here.
See,
We can
Um,
see its multiple eyes cry.
Magus will vanish before appearing next to Yorick.
Remember, he's got the
will-
seal on
Will we be
him.
doing that without the Bowman's Mark? Yeah.
That
That is a charisma saving throw.
charisma save.
Well done.
Let's see. That is a 21. You see your mark begin to shimmer, but ultimately the Magus does manage to teleport. New York needs to make a wisdom save.
Oh no. The boy.
He's brave. He's fine.
That's
Good lad.
However, Magus does
No,
have a
no,
fun
however.
little spell. Let's see. So Magus is
It's
going
just
to cast.
prestidigitation, right?
No, the Magus is going to cast Overexposure on Yorick.
No.
Yes.
This is a PG-13 screen, Vegas.
Oh god, he opens his robe and there are more eyes in there.
No.
I don't think he's allowed to. This is an 18 plus stream.
Exactly.
So you see you do see the eyes and that are peeking through the tears in its robe begin to glow as this vibrant light hits Yorick. Yorick did fail his save.
Can I trigger my action now?
So Farmer's Fury lets them repeat against something that would end on a successful save, right?
Yes.
This would necessarily... so that'd be something like if anybody were to have gotten frightened by the teleports. This would be a bit different, though.
Okay. She packs the fable back in her bag, looking disappointed,
Aw.
like the guy with the lemon.
Yorick takes 15 radiant damage,
No!
and he's now overexposed until the start of the Magus' next turn, so he will suffer a crit on a 19 or 20.
Ouch.
And then the Magus is gonna cast another spell.
Jeez.
It's the most advantageous way to do this.
I think the most advantageous way is don't cast it.
Don't. It's gonna cast it on the two perceived threats, or two of the perceived threats, I suppose. This 60-foot line. I need for both Barney and Nadine to make me a con save. The Magus is casting Sunbeam.
Ooh. Con. Alright.
Not to be that.
I need a reaction.
Not to be that guy, but is Crow also in that line?
Oh no.
That is true. Crow is also there.
No! Tiny little roast chicken falling out of the sky.
No. It's too shiny. No.
Yes, con saves for the three of you.
Alright.
Can I get a reaction on my character sheet at some point that is dramatically throwing myself in front of my pets and or lovers?
I'm sure we can arrange that, yes.
Mechanically, it does nothing. It just looks dramatic.
No. Yeah, unless you move 5 feet as a reaction.
Fun save.
Yes,
Yeah.
a con save.
Yeah.
Nadine.
Oh, good boy. That's a
Nadine succeeded.
22.
Okay, Crow succeeded. What did Barney get?
Barney got a 21.
Alright, so you all succeeded, so you take half damage.
Alright.
Okay, that's 1, 4, 6, 10, 12, 16. Wow, that was really bad damage. 16 halved to 8 radiant damage.
Alright.
6th level spell, by the way.
Damn.
That will end the Magus' turn. It's Bennett. Bennett is going to come over and assist Talos. And he's going to start punching this Angel Eater. Alright, that is a hit. That is a crit.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Let me check something really quickly. Oh yeah, he doesn't even need to do that because he already has advantage from flanking. Alright, let's see. Ooh, wow. That is 14, 28. That's 43 damage.
Woo. Beefy.
Yeah, you see Bennett run up to this Angel Eater and kick it in the jaw.
Jeez. No,
Awesome.
no two ways about it, huh? Just like straight up a kick in the jaw.
Yeah.
Maybe Palm and Nadine are both nodding appreciatively at this power move.
You know what? He'll spend some moxie points to make some additional attacks here. That is a hit. And that's a hit.
Nice.
He's gonna throw haymakers.
Yes.
I believe that's just maximized damage die. Yep, so he deals another 30 with those 2 additional attacks.
Jeez.
That Angel Eater isn't looking too good either. That'll
Awesome.
end Bennett's turn. Talos.
Yeah. I feel Bennett's got this. So Talos is going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A full 9 to get to help protect Yorick. Bonus action, he will grip the bow. It in the sheath will turn to light once more, and now in his hand is a large 2-handed maul
Shit.
as it goes into its Megale form. And I'm gonna beat this wizard for touching our child.
Yes, do it.
Get him.
All right, swing number 1. That's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Jesus.
All right, so that is. Let's see. Let me do math. 3d6 plus a d4. 3, 9, 10, 14. You know what? I'm gonna add. I haven't done this one. I'm gonna add Master of Arms to add another damage die. So it's 14. 1, 15. So I'm gonna reduce his to hit by 1. So total that is 22 damage.
All right.
Second attack as he just rears back with his hammer. I'm gonna lucky that nat 1. That is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and I'm going to add a maneuver here. I'm going to add trip attack. So it needs to make a strength saving throw, DC 18.
Let's see. Wow. I got a 17.
Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, so another. 7. 15. That's only going to be 20 damage, unfortunately.
Only 20 damage.
Yeah, no, that sucks. So what else? All right, so it's my action, bonus action. What else can I do? Oh yeah, action surge.
All right.
Since he's on the ground.
You did that on purpose.
I know.
Yeah, you can see all the eyes that are peeking through are all staring up at you. Some of them closed from being hit with a maul.
27 to hit.
That hits.
I'm going to do another Master of Arms here. This is going to reduce his to hit. Alright, so it's 3, 5. Bad rolls. 7. 13. Another 20 damage.
All right.
Alright, last attack. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Jeez.
7, 8, 9, 16 damage.
Alrighty.
That is all I can do, as I just beat the ever-loving hell out of this man thing.
Despite the onslaught of attacks, Magus is doing his damnedest to hang on. He's not out yet.
We'll see how long that lasts.
But you've definitely closed most of those eyes that are exposed.
Yeah, as earned. I will scan. I'm gonna do a spell casting.
Alrighty.
I did not roll well.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got. What's my perception? I got an 11.
Don't forget you have Gunther's. You have Gunther's D8.
Oh yeah. 15.
All right, spellcasting. There it is. Copy and paste. Alright, spellcasting. The Godsbane Magus is a 13th level spellcaster and is capable of casting up to 6th level spells. Its spellcasting ability is Intelligence. Alright. Is that Talos' turn?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, it's Nadine's turn, and she's gonna keep going after this Angel Eater she's been hacking into.
The poor spiritual weapon just over there doing nothing.
Yeah, it hasn't done anything yet.
I tried, Father.
It's that lonely guy on the swing, lonely guy on the pool.
Alright, that's one
What's
hit.
his name?
SpongeBob in the booth sipping his coffee.
And that's the hit. Alright. It's 25 damage. And 21. So that's 46 damage. She
Damn.
cleaves this Angel Eater in half. And it crumples into two separate ash piles.
Nice.
Candle's running over with a little hand vacuum.
Let's see. Dean's then gonna make her way.
Downtown.
Yeah,
Walking fast.
she's gonna make her way down here. Barney.
Hell yeah. So, I'm going to let North move first. North is going to do a Frostbite Rush on the Magus. Magus needs to make a... that's 2 hit, okay.
Well, you have advantage.
And because it's prone. Oh. Okay, so my spellcasting modifier to hit. Okay, cool. Let's see. That's +8 to hit. Highest roll there is a 15 + 8, so that'll be a
23 will
nice.
hit.
23 to hit. So it's going to take real quick. 4d4 +3 cold damage. And the target is going to have disadvantage on its next roll it makes. So that's 1, 2, 3.
And Frostbite
4.
Rush moves north, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Alright, where you move him to?
I believe so. Yeah, I move into the Magus. So, like, yeah, because I need to be within 5 feet to hit. So, okay, so that's 44 +3. Ooh. 7 + 2 is 9. plus 3 is 12.
All right, 12 damage to the Magus. Something you notice as you said it was cold damage, right?
Yeah.
As that frost begins to kind of seep into the Magus, Magus seems to be resistant.
Okay. And then Barney. It's time for Barney to move. Let's see here. I think he can just make it, yeah. He's gonna bound over here to the Godsbane Knight, to the Godsbane Knight.
Destroying the fountain that the town just installed.
It's okay. We can fix it.
And he's gonna attack him twice
Alrighty, go for it.
with his blade.
Yeah, there's probably fountain water like all over the ground.
Oh yeah, be careful, Barney, with the what's it called? The angelic aegis.
That is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, so it's gonna do. I'm still empowered, right?
Yeah, you still have the empowering powder.
Okay, cool. So it's 2d8 plus the d6 plus 8. That's a 7 plus 7, 14 plus 8 would be a 22 points of psychic damage. And my next attack is a crit.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So same story. 2d8 plus d6 plus 8. That is 16 plus 8, which is 24, which would be 48 doubled.
All right.
So 96. Oh, sorry. You already said double first. Sorry.
Yeah. And for his bonus action, on that last hit, is going to cast a spell. And it's going to be... Let's do it let's see. This is a good old-fashioned Phoenix Strike. So target needs to make a dex save.
That is
DC 16.
probably definitely a failure. That is, and it's 12.
Okay, I'm casting it at third level, which means I get 2 extra d6, which would be so base damage is 2d6, so it's 4d6 fire damage.
Yep.
Didn't do too well. That's 6. That's an 11 total fire damage.
All right. The knight will raise his shield. I need you to make me a con save.
Con save, right? Oof, that is a 15.
You can add +3 because you're next to me.
All right, +3, so 18.
That's a success.
Nice.
You see, as you start to kind of overwhelm the knight with your strikes, the knight raises his shield to take the brunt of one of the attacks, and this blast of light shoots at you, but you're able to kind of duck out of the way, and it shoots past you.
Nice. Right, none of that.
Is Barney doing anything else?
He's going to scan.
Alrighty.
I think there's only like one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll scan Divine Rebuke.
Alrighty, go for it.
Or maybe I won't, I rolled a 2.
Oh, never mind.
That's my turn.
Alright. It is the Angel Eater's turn. The one that got kicked in the jaw by Bennett. It is gonna fight for dear life to try and live. It's gonna try and bite Bennett. Does hit. That is 16 radiant damage.
Ouch.
That is all it can do. Palm.
Okay.
Get him.
I don't think radiant damage is going to do anything to these guys, or at least I think they might be resistant. So
That is something
I'm
else you
going
can scan
to-
for if you want to scan for resistances or immunities.
Yeah, okay. Let me do that first thing. Okay. It's a 12.
12.
12
You
plus?
do have the D8 from Gunther.
All right. Where is my? Oh, here it is. Hi, Pixel. That's a 3. So total of 15.
All right. Which one's resistances and immunities did you want to get?
Let me see. The knight.
All right. Let me grab that. There we go. Let me bold that. Yes, the knight is resistant to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage, as well as radiant and necrotic damage.
Okay. Then I am going to. Hang on, which one was it? Sorry, my eyesight's a little. I need a new prescription, and I am squinting at my screen right now because the black and white is a bit hectic. Okay, I'm gonna do the Chronicle of the Wrathful Skies. On the knight.
All right.
30 feet. Yeah. Wait, am I in range? Otherwise, I might need to move. I need to move just a little. Okay. The Chronicle of the Wrathful Skies. I'm doing a ranged attack. Scribble attack modifier. Okay, plus. Okay, right. I roll for that, right?
Yep.
Woo-hoo. Oh, nice. 24 to hit.
That hits. Call down
Very
this,
good.
this
Okay.
lightning from the sky.
I need a d10. Where is my d10? Here it is. Okay, that's 8 plus 4 lightning damage. So 12 total, and if it moves more than 5 feet before the start of my next turn, it takes additional lightning damage.
Alrighty. Tom doing anything else?
I think Crow's still good, helping Nadine, and I wonder if I should move my what's it called? Sorry, my
Your-
seal
your
to
seal.
the knight.
Yeah, if you'd
think
like
I
to,
should.
you can.
Yeah, I think I should do that.
Oh yeah. Your
And then
seal
that's my turn.
disappears from the magus and appears on the knight. All right, Gunther.
Quick question. What? York isn't frightened, but what is the thing to make us put something on him? That he's currently
Overexposure,
dealing with
but
right
it
now?
wore off.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will go on and flank the knight here, and
Hell yeah.
I will go on and try to wallop them. Alright. First one is going to be a 21,
That hits.
and the second one is going to be... Ooh. That will just be a 12.
12 will miss.
Right here. That will be 18 points of damage. And for my bonus action, I am going to activate my bracer and cast Karmic Ward on myself.
All right.
So any attacks I get on myself, I will store 1d6.
Yes, you activate
Oh.
the bracer. You see what looks to be a shadow of Zuzgal appear, kind of looming over you for but a moment as the magic takes effect.
And I'll go on a scan. I'll mostly just scan to see if I can get the resistance and everything for the Magus.
Alrighty.
And that will be a 17.
Alrighty. And you want the resistances of the Magus?
Yeah.
Alright, let me grab that. There we go. Magus is resistant to cold, fire, and lightning damage.
Rude.
Good thing I didn't zap him then.
Yeah. I think that will end Gunther's turn.
Alrighty, top of the round, Candles.
All right. So I think that I am going to try to scan the Divine Rebuke.
Alright.
Or, I will not. That is a 2 on the dice,
Oh, no.
so...
Heck.
Okay. So instead, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just keep.
Hey, what's Candle's doing?
I think that I am going to use a bonus action to activate the Uvar rune and try to just go ahead and do another crossbow shot at the magus.
Alrighty.
And that's better. Okay. Just to be on the safe side. That is going to be a 25.
25 hits.
All right. that will be... Okay, so that is going to be 10 damage.
All right. And you still have the silencer's poison on your crossbow, right?
Oh, it's on the crossbow. Okay, I thought it was on like the individual bolt.
Well, so when you apply it, I don't know if I actually put it anywhere. Actually, let me see. It's been a while since I looked at the poisons. Let's see. Apothecary. Okay, yeah, it's per shot.
Okay.
All right. Is Candles doing anything else?
No, I think that is going to be everything.
All right, it's the knight's turn. Let's see. That is a recharge. Knight will teleport.
No way.
We did conveniently bunch up here. That was that was us. I moved and I thought, we're all bunched up together. That's probably not safe.
That is 5, 10. That is everyone except for Bennett, Barney, Gunther, and Candles that need to make me
No,
a
not the
wisdom
fountain
save.
fish.
Yeah, the fountain fish.
The fish is like, leave me out of this.
The spiritual weapon has to make a wisdom save?
The spiritual weapon doesn't have to, but it has been disappointing otherwise.
Okay, well, that's a con save, right?
It's wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yorick,
Lucky this six.
unfortunately, did not succeed on his. Neither did Nadine.
Dirty 20 for North.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, is it con we're rolling?
Wisdom.
Okay.
19 for the land boy.
Hell yeah.
All right.
15 for me.
Okay. So,
Just to check who all was unsuccessful.
Nadine, Yorick, and Palm.
Okay. I'm going to grant advantage to Yorick.
I
Must say what's
agree
done.
with this decision. Yes, I
Yeah.
thought this. Nadine and Palm can
buddy.
romantically die together.
You got a 2.
Oh
No.
no!
Oh no!
No!
Oh.
So yes,
Still
We
a budding
tried.
adventurer.
yeah. So yes, the three of you are frightened. The knight is gonna make some spear attacks against those three
Wait.
individuals.
Can I still use my readied action, or is that not a? Does it not last past your turn, like your round?
Yeah, the ready to action. It just lasts the round.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Otherwise, it'd be extremely good.
Yeah, this is the perfect time for it. But yeah, okay.
But yes, the knight is going to make a spear attack against Nadine, York, and Palm, respectively.
Gasp. How rude.
That is a hit on Yorick. That is a hit on Nadine. And that is a 20 on you, Palm.
No.
No!
No.
Heck.
So, as North, as a reaction, will launch Frigid Vengeance. So, it could fire a spear of ice at the Godsbane Knight.
Alrighty.
Let's make it deeper this. Okay, I need to make an attack roll.
Let's see.
Actually, no. It needs to make a dex save. DC 8.
Okay, dex save.
Yeah, dex save DC 16.
I've got a 22.
Okay, it's gonna take half of 2d8.
Okay, let's see. So Yorick. That's 7. 8.
If I turn into a little pile of ash, candles, please don't sweep me up with the rest. Just keep me separate.
Yeah. You'll get your own little baggie.
Try rehydrating me with some of that fountain water. Maybe that'll work.
12 damage to Yorick.
I thought Yorick succeeded.
No,
Or
he
did Yorick?
didn't.
Ah, dang.
Nadine takes, let's see, that's 7, 14. That is 18 damage to Nadine. And Palm. It's 12, 20, 24. 24 damage to you, Palm.
Okay. She's still doing anything.
And then my might take more cold damage.
Alright. That being said, the night is starting to look pretty rough as well. But that will end the knight's turn. Yorick is gonna move away.
Where are you? Apparently we got audio again.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Audio. Yorick will move back here.
It's not.
We did audio last mission.
No, we didn't. Or at least no one knows anything.
Yeah, I don't remember if we did or not.
I listened to the bottom of it, you know, so it probably hadn't happened.
I'll be back.
I think I'd still need a moment.
Yeah.
But Yorick will move back, and he will cast Healing Word on Palm. You heal for 9 hit points.
Thank you.
And Yorick is also going to raise his scepter and empower. He'll empower. Let's see who's the closest. He'll do Talos. Talos, your next successful weapon attack deals an additional 2d6 radiant damage.
Yay!
Nice.
And Yorick will end his turn. It's the Magus, who's going to get up from being prone. Let's see if his thing recharges. It's not. However, this is a bad spot for him, so he is going to cast Misty Step. And the Misty Step.
Does that count for the teleportation?
Yes, I would say that counts for the teleportation, so I'll have him make that charisma save.
Oh, hang on. Did the knight teleported, right?
Yes.
Does that count as movement?
Yeah, I'd say so. So roll your damage for your Chronicle.
Let's see. 1d10.
The Magus did fail that charisma save, so he's going nowhere.
Nice.
He takes a stunning blow of 1 damage.
A zap, a
Nice.
small zap.
It's basically like a static shock.
Yeah. Well,
Also, the Magus is going to take the 9 force damage.
Ooh.
Ouchies. Yeah, are we? Is the audio still evil?
Or audio eviling.
Are we so bad?
Hopefully it's resolved.
That's
Okay.
fine to
Yes.
me.
Better.
Hell yeah!
Yes, 9 force damage. Let's see. Let me check a thing. Oh, that's fine. The Magus is gonna do something a little funny. Is going to raise their hand up, and you see this glow start to kind of ebb from their hand, travel down their body, and there's a loud bang that echoes out from them. Let's see.
He casts self-destruct.
5, 10, 15, 20,
No, that's enough.
25, 30.
No.
Magus casts Destructive Wave, so I need for everybody in that circle to make me a con save.
Okay.
Quick, before he does that, I'm going to use my bracer to cast Counterspell.
Ooh.
Yo.
Oh
Nice.
shit!
All right, make me a spellcasting ability check.
All right. That's going to be a 16.
Let's see. Counterspell. That does
See what it says here.
succeed, but he's going to cast Counterspell as well.
Oh, jeez.
And that is a... Let's see. Oh, wait, no. Yours was at 3rd level, right?
Yeah, it was at 3rd level.
Yeah, his auto succeeds.
Dang. Sorry, you all.
You
All right.
tried. It was a
Burning
good strategy.
You're burning the spell slots for what it's worth.
It's all good.
All right.
It's
What?
not your fault. He's a loser.
What
Say it
everybody get
louder,
in their con
maybe.
save?
Maybe he'll take some damage from hearing that.
Well, he'll take some damage soon enough.
Yeah. Get off that cutting words.
Ooh. Nat 20.
Yeah, I also
Nice.
rolled a nat 20 on my con save.
Yay.
Nice.
18 for pop.
I should probably roll for North as well.
Yorick and Nadine unfortunately failed.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. I think York might be within my range. Let me check, just make sure. Dang it. No, he's not. It's 10 feet.
North rolled a whopping 9.
Oh
Total
no.
of 9.
Does Crow need to roll?
Yes.
Okay. How do saves work? For
should
familiars?
Yeah.
There's
Uh,
modifiers, but I'm not sure if there's.
So
Is it just a flat roll?
D20 plus whatever Crow has for their con mod.
Okay, so 12, I think. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna roll this.
No.
I'm gonna roll this here instead of rolling physically.
Don't say that. He's got 20 HP.
It's 33
Well.
damage.
Oh no, my boy!
No.
Yeah, and North is also gone.
You're gonna see a whole new side to Palm now.
Shit's going
Now she
down.
will try. Yeah.
That's hilarious and true.
York is also looking pretty rough.
No. Okay. We gotta do something, folks.
But that'll end the Magus' turn. It's been its turn. Oh, another
Oh
raid.
shit, another raid.
Yo!
Whoa.
Hey, welcome.
Hey,
Mr. Eric,
thanks.
hello. And thank you for the raid. Let's see. Bennett is going to continue to attack this Angel Eater up here. He's going to once again try and kick it in the jaw.
Get him.
Yes, Bennett.
Alright, he throws a Hate Maker, and that's a miss. Second one is a hit. It is dead. You see,
Hell
the
yeah.
last kick Bennett throws at this thing, sends it flying over here into this wall. And there's a pile of ash.
Nice.
And Bennett is then gonna come make his way down to join you guys. Alright. Talos.
Yeah. Remind me, if we get a crit, we get a point back for our gifts, right?
Yep, you get a resolve point back.
Sweet. All right. Coolio.
I got 2 result points then.
Dallas just looks at this Magus who's just been bullying them like, not a good idea. And he's going to bonus action giant size.
Alright.
Hell yeah, dude.
The big boys,
the big boys are back in
TM.
town.
Yeah.
To kill you.
This is my second
Hey, now.
form. Alright, and I believe I'm flanking with Nadine.
You are?
Alright, I will swing the maul down. That's another nat 20.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
Very nice.
Look,
How bad
we
is
love
he?
to see it.
Right now he's hanging on, but we'll see how that's going here in a second.
Alright, so I didn't start. Alright, yeah. So I got to maneuver back. So what I'm just going to beat him up. Let's see, so that
That's valid.
10, 15. That's 1 point of fire damage. I don't know how you want to. Let's see.
Yeah, that would still be doubled.
Alright, so it's 17 plus 7, so that's 24, which would be 48 damage.
48 damage. The Magus isn't looking too good now either. As you bring your maul down on this mage, there's a wet splat as a big chunk of its eyes kind of pour out from one of its holes.
It's still
Oh,
alive.
hi.
Alright, second attack then. Alright, 24 to hit.
That hits.
You know, I am done with this guy. I'm going to I'm gonna add a distracting strike to this to increase the damage. And 14. 4 fire damage, so that's 2 fire damage, I believe.
Yep.
Alright, 16. Distracting strike. $24 plus 7, so it's going to be 31 bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
How do you want to do this?
Hell yeah, dude.
Let's
Got him.
go.
I think the first swing he just like he swings down, just knocking the dome. But when he sees he's not like out, he's just pouring like eyes out of him. He's just like, oh, let me help you plug that up, and just on the backswing just knocks him up in the air as high as he can go.
You see him soar into the air before coming down on the other side of the fountain with a wet splat. He's dead.
Nice.
Alright. So it's bonus action. Talos is going to take a singular step to this Godsbane Knight. And I have no mechanical ability, but I just want to try to menace him up.
You know what? Make me an intimidation check.
I have a 0 in intimidate.
How's that
12.
possible? That doesn't seem right.
He's a jovial, good soul. Just like...
Except when he's
I think
big
with the
and
12, he's
knocking
just-
things into the sky.
He's just like, I think with the 12, he just walks up. He's like, hey, you see that? It was a good swing, wasn't it? Just went pew.
No, this is a 12,
That's-
but it seems to be focused on survival more than anything.
Alright, at least I gave it a big target. I'm done.
Alrighty, it is Nadine's turn. She's gonna swing her battle axe at this thing.
Yep.
That is a hit. That is also a hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright. Okay, that's 15. That is 45 damage.
Yes, Nadine.
Nadine carves a chunk of this thing's armor
Yes.
off with her swing. Alright, Barney.
All right. I mean,
Death him up.
there's one target left. Barney's gonna get over here, and he's gonna.
It's gone.
So, do you get you get resolve points back on crits, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I can do 3 attacks then. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Barney flanking with Palm this time. Gonna look at this thing, and like smack it twice. Oh
Alrighty.
no, that's a bad roll.
You're flanking.
That's right, I've got advantage. That's much better. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Second hit is gonna be a 19. No, that's a dirty 20, not a 19.
That'll hit as well.
Okay. So I'll just roll the damage here. The empowering powder is still active, right?
Yep.
Okay. So 2d8. 6.
Yeah, minute in D&D combat lasts forever.
Yeah.
10
Forget
rounds.
it lost a minute. Okay. That's okay. I need to get my calculator out. Say 19 plus 8. So first attack is a 27 total damage. Second attack. Could be. That's 5, 9 plus. And it's a 17 for the second attack, and then he's gonna use his gift to spend 2 resolve points to cast Alacrity, so he can get a third attack. and boost the AC up by 2.
All right.
Well, that dice landed on its side. It's going to re-roll that 1. Okay, and that is a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Ooh, max damage on the 1d8, so that's 10, 11, plus 8, 19.
Very nice. You can see
And-
the knight is on his last legs. You can see he begins to kind of stumble a bit.
Hell yeah. And then, bonus action, he's going to do cast a spell on that last hit. So let's see. I just want to see the enemy traits once again, because we know the resistances. Yeah, I'm going to do he's going to cast Crackle at 3rd level. So the target needs to make a con save DC 16.
All right. That is a nat 20.
Ah, dang it. So he's going to take half. So that's still going to be 3d12. I'm casting it at 3rd level. Let's see. 3d12 lightning damage. Cool, that's a pretty good roll. 12 plus 7. It's 19. That'll be halved, I think, to 8, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is just barely hanging on. He'll raise his shield up in desperation. Make me a con save as he tries to fire that light at you.
All right. Con. I believe my con is a plus 3, plus 2. That's a dirty 20. 18 plus 2.
Once again, you manage to weave out of the way as that blast of light fires past you.
I'll tell you to stop doing that.
Distantly, you hear a scream. But is that
That's
all
my turn.
right? All right. Palm. Night is not looking good. It is actively pouring eyes out of its orifices.
Oh, yuck.
Love to see it, or not.
He doesn't like to see it.
You sing a lot of it.
Let's see. Should I give it a healing potion? I'm just kidding. Um,
Not the sense
The ultimate troll.
not so fast. We're gonna beat you up some more. Okay. I think she is gonna use Chronicle of the Wrathful Skies again.
All right.
Dirty 20 to hit.
You don't even need roll damage. How'd you like to do this?
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
I think maybe when it hits, the night lights up quite brightly, and then when the light fades, there's empty armor and some dust.
So that lightning strike crackles and echoes throughout the area. The night falls and clatters to the ground. Now just a husk. And that'll end combat.
good
Woo.
job.
Well done, everyone.
Palm is very surprised. She didn't think that was gonna happen.
Oh yeah, now Palm gets to do the turn around while it explodes behind her.
Gunther will definitely go over to York and give him some healing.
Yes.
Is everyone alright?
I'm good.
Sorry, you guys.
Yeah, I'm good. Talus turns the maul back into a sword.
More importantly, are you doing all right?
I'm okay. I'm alive.
Yeah. You took a few hits, but you took them like a champ. Just stomps over giant hair wrestle.
I think Palm has run right to Nadine to check if she's okay.
Yeah, you can see she's got some gnarly scars, but she looks to be all right. You were great out there, Sunshine.
Oh, I mean, so are you. I mean, wow. Are you okay? Can you turn around? I want to see if you're okay.
It's already.
I am all right. Don't worry. And look, the lightning was cool, but it's not as electric as you. And she'll lean in and give you a kiss.
Oh my god.
Oh,
She's not gonna say no, but she is extremely red under her fur.
It's fur bristles.
She's all fluffed up.
Mr. Bennett, what happened? It's a lot to explain, so I'll explain on the way. We should head to the campus.
right.
Candles, you need any help gathering some of this stuff? Don't know if you're interested in this.
You can see there's been powder left behind, as well as the goop with the eyes in it.
Just keep finding goop.
With eyes.
So yeah, how's everyone looking, specifically Yorick?
Yorick is low, but he's alive.
Okay.
I have healing potions.
Yeah, we're gonna be giving him a curative elixir to...
Are you okay, Paul? Because you also took some hits as well.
I took a chunky hit, but I'm okay thanks to Yorick's bit of a heal that he gave me.
Yorick will take the curative elixir and drink it. Well, thank you.
Okay. That is going to be...
What does it taste like?
That's a good question.
Don't worry about it.
Later that evening, we see Candles making more using the eyeball juice that she found.
Ooh, right. Also, should be doing some of that. Yes.
And how much is your curative elixir heal for?
So it is going to go ahead and not use that. That is going to be... Sixteen hit points.
All right. Thank you.
Of course, Yorick.
Can Barney go and search that the armor, like to see if we can like find anything?
Yeah. Make me an investigation check.
Okay.
Did the knight also drop his spear? Like, is
Yes.
that gone, or is that still there?
That is still there as well.
Alright,
Ooh,
I want to take it.
I rolled another nat 20, so it's a total of 24.
Nice.
I love how you got like a gift nat 20, and then you just, I mean, you just
And I-
didn't give.
yeah. Yeah, so with the gift nat 20, it would be there would be three nat 20s for the session that I rolled.
So you look
Nice.
through this armor, and you do find something. We're kind of on the chest area of the armor on the inside. You find a glowing pendant. You feel that it is heavily radiating with magic.
Can I tell what kind of magic?
It feels divine.
Interesting. He's gonna walk over to Gunther and is gonna say, Gunther, should take a look at this.
Yes, it's very divine and magic here. I'll definitely look into it here.
Right.
Bennett kind of looks over at it. That might be very useful.
Do you think
Oh,
do you know what it's all about, Bennett?
Mind if I see it for a moment? He'll walk over.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
This might be what we need to eventually open the path to their demiplane.
Oh, that's big.
Yo.
that's a very big development, yeah.
It's going to require a bit of research. A lot of trial and error, but if you wouldn't mind leaving it with us at the academy, we can look into it and we'll let you know we figure out.
I'm down with that.
All right.
Yeah, he will pocket it. Right, yes, let's head to the campus. I'll fill you in on what happened. I think the God Slayers are getting a lot more bold.
Barney looking at all the carnage around them is like, yeah, you don't say.
Were there more of them before we got here, or just?
Yes, there were. I dealt with them.
Excellent work.
But yes, let's make our way.
Barney will shift to his normal size.
All right. As Bennett begins to lead you all to the Crowell campus, I believe that's what we'll call today's session.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I am happy to announce you guys level up to level 10.
Woo!
Excellent.
Was the
I
kiss
finally
that
get
leveled her
more
up?
courage.
the kids leveled up Pom.
we hit the milestone, which was
True.
we had to kiss either an NPC or each other.
But yes, chat, thank you for joining us. Hope you had a lovely time as well. And we will be back. We'll be back on our bi-weekly schedule. So next session will be on the 29th of March.
Fantastic.
It's good to me.
And thanks for the raids, everyone.
Yes,
Mm.
and to the raiders and the gift subs, the support was overwhelming today. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
But with that, we'll be off. Chat, take it easy and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Bye, chat.
Thanks, everyone.
See you later.
Bye.
Chat.
Bye.
May your dice ever crit.